Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NGPW, Next Generation Pro Wrestling. Vindication, ladies and gentlemen, March 31st. Thank you one and all for tuning in. The show's about to start. And before we go on to anything major, I'd like to also say thank you very much for the last few weeks. The viewership has spiked. The subscribers have increased. I thank each and every one of you folks for supporting not only this eFed, but the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel. I have been doing this now for over 15, going on 16 years. And it's been quite an evolution. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to brass tacks tonight. We've got 9 sensational matches heading your way. And to kick things off, 15-minute time limit, singles competition between Hanzo Man, who you might recognize from the WCW Revenge video game for the Nintendo 64. He's going to go one-on-one against Ultimo Dragon in a non-title matchup. Ultimo Dragon is still NGPW Cruiserweight Champion of the world. And if Hanzo Man happens to win tonight, then at our next live stream, the title will be on Dayline. Match number 2 is an 8-woman tag team bout. The team of Aurora Axnes, Mio Jogasaki, Sarah Rush, and Jenna Jordan. That's the team on the left versus the team on the right. Maddie Ziegler, current reigning LWF World Champion. We have Cage Jones, current reigning NGPW Women's World Champion. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, former AEW Women's World Champion, and Belle Ramsland. Should be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 3 is a 2-on-2 tag team. Scheduled for 30 minutes. A 30-minute time limit contest. Vampiro and Bestia Says versus Team Extreme, Matt and Jeff the Hardy Boys. In one-on-one singles competition, Urza goes one-on-one with Marissa Matsumoto. And right before we go on to intermission, we're going to have our traditional 10-man, or 10-person, I should say, gauntlet eliminator, representing the fine folks of the Cruiserweight division. Both male and female performers will go head-to-head. And Kushida and Yuka Sakazaki amongst the participants. And that should be very interesting because the winner of that match will then meet Ultimo at a future show, or Hanzo Man, depending on how our opening contest goes. After intermission, match number 6. It's a 2-on-2 tag team, 30-minute time limit, where Morgan Sky and Chris Danger clash with El Virtuoso and Jumpin' Jay Stevens. In a one-on-one submission match, making her debut is Kayla Rossi against Kumiko Tanaka. or Empress Tanaka. In our penultimate contest, match number 8, the Cook Band, C-O-Q, Cook, or just the sandwiches, whatever you want to call it, spicy and regular chicken, will go to war with the Starlight Kid and Mr. Iguana. Make this their rematch from several shows ago. And again, this is a non-title match because we gotta make sure, is Starlight Kid and Mr. Iguana fit for championship gold? We're gonna find out when the time comes, ladies and gentlemen. And our main event, a triple threat, 2 out of 3 falls match. Alexander Hammerstone, Jeff Cobb, current NGPW World Heavyweight Champion since November 4th at the Gold Rush event. Also available for your viewing pleasure right here on Loud and Clear Picks. And the third opponent in this mishmash is Scott Flash Norton. Fans, you don't want to miss out on all the action. No, I don't want to continue. What the hell? I'm ready. I'm ready for action, love. I'm ready for this. Let's go. Start the match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Yokohama, Japan, weighing in at 175 pounds, Hannibal Hayabusa.
That championship belt looks righteous on the Japanese wrestling legend Ultimo Dragon Yoshihiro Asai, ladies and gentlemen, who has wrestled all over the world and has held so many championships. It is hard for me to count how many titles he has held. But brother, you're in for a hell of a treat tonight, folks. Hanzo Man and Ultimo Dragon, non-title match, folks. So Dragon has nothing to lose. We're gonna be anticipating a lot of chain wrestling from these technical athletes. Look at that! Look at that X scar on the back of Hanzo. Ultimo trying to figure out what to do. A waist lock. Beautiful transition to a headlock takeover. Dragon is trying to... Dragon's getting back up. Hanzoman. Firm grip on that headlock. Just grinding it. Twisting, cranking the neck, the head, possibly giving Ultimo Dragon cauliflower ear. Nice transition to the hammerlock or top wrist lock. Beautiful reversal from Hanzoman, who defeated Tiger Mask from 83 and Commander last show, which is available on YouTube. Oh, nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Going with a cover. Only gets a 1 count. It is still early in this contest. Look at this. From the ground, a beautiful power bomb, and Hanzo rolls out onto the outside floor. These two are going to have to get back in the ring. Our referee will count, and will count to 10. For those of you brand new to this channel, welcome to the Next Generation Pro Wrestling. E-Fed here on WWE 2K25. And I have still yet to get a PlayStation 5 and the newest game, which is 2K26. The investment continues on, so again, I apologize if it's out of date or whatever, but I'm doing my best given the circumstances. Yeah, no. An exchange of blows here from legend to legend in our opening contest here on Vindication, presented by the Next Generation Pro Wrestling Organization. E-Federation, that is, for the PlayStation Quattro. And like a hockey fight, these two are at it. Double underhook. And Ultimo Dragon is not giving up. Referee says no, it ain't gonna happen. This matchup continues with 9 minutes remaining on the clock. Remember, all singles competition are 15-minute time limit bouts. And that is it. Holy crap. If you blinked or turn your head away to go pet your cat or something, you missed it. And now this only means one ting, and one ting only, and that means that Hanzo will get a crack at Cruiserweight Championship Gold. Possibly at our next show, or the show after. Unbelievable. Okay, we have to find out what just transpired here. The results here say good. Only 5 replays. We're not gonna have the greatest of highlight reels, but I can't help but stare at the back of Hanzo. Check that out. Alley-oop. Look at this. It's nice, but frig, man. That's the same replay from one, only a little bit different, lah. Ultimo Dragon tucks the head, super kick. That's actually quite nice. Great tucking. And then, okay, I have no idea how the match ended, folks. I really am sorry for that, but that's just, I don't know. To me, that was weird. I saw something, but I had to turn my head away to respond to Little Hot Stepper and GG. But now let's go on to our next match in our program, which is an 8-woman tag team contest. This is a stacked lineup right here, folks. Some champions, former champions, and potentially some future champions in the women's department of NGPW.
The following contest is an 8-woman tag match. Introducing first, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Jen Jordan.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out what just transpired between Ultimo Dragon and Hanzo Man, because that was just out of left field. not at all expecting this, but you know, normally a match ends with a finisher. You don't just end a match, you know, with like a punch in the face or a body. Ultimate Dragon has done so much in this business alone. It just doesn't seem right to me. This is simply off, you know what I mean? But such as life in the company.
And her partners.
And this can happen on a dime. Also, Ultimate Dragon is not a young to be championship or even in Japan. A hell of a career. Now it appears to the next generation of pro wrestlers. We're gonna see some amazing wrestling action. I'm telling you, you're in for a treat tonight, folks. It is still daylight here in beautiful Gatineau Park, Quebec. And I'm looking forward to summertime. It's going to be amazing. There will be more light outside and more chances of doing outdoor activities. We've been hibernating like bears all freaking winter long, and the freezing rain, the ice. Mio Jogasaki, quite the player. Very smooth, angelic music.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland,
Aurora Axinez, ladies and gentlemen. She means business. When she debuted near the end of the year 2025, I mean, she meant everything. During her backstage interviews with Rick Rocker, who also performs backstage correspondence in Fantasy Pro Wrestling, Aurora is here to claim championship. And to also to rack up on points or rack up on victory. And Maddie Ziegler, ladies and gentlemen, cutting a rug. Very confident, as she is the reigning LWF World Champion. She doesn't have the belt with her, considering that it's property of Fantasy Pro Wrestling, which is run by the fine folks like Scott Towels, DJ Samurai, Mr. Chase, and the like. I'm one of them. I'm one of the representations of Fantasy Pro Wrestling, and even then, we haven't fully decided to allow other championship gold belts be presented in other E-federations. It's just the thing, you know? Like, if you think that we should see championship gold from other promotions crossing over, And post your comments down below, and we'll take any inquiries. Speaking of championship gold,
from London, England, the World Women's Champion, Amber C. Jones.
the World Women's Champion right there, Cage Jones, who has defeated Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, a few months ago. Don't forget that Cage also won that tournament. Incredible performance. That was back in the month of January. You can watch that also on YouTube. Past live streams are available on the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. So check it out, folks. Check it out.
And from New York, the Dr. Britt Baker.
And we're on the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Bell Ramsland.
And from Valhalla, Bell Randleman.
Wielding a sword, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to mess with the Ramsland siblings. I wouldn't dare. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I had sent the link out to all my friends, family, and anyone who has an anyone I know who has an E-Federation. So now we can finally sit back, enjoy the show. Our second contest. And as far as the main event goes, originally, Josh Alexander was going to participate in it, but after hearing the news that he is going for surgery due to an injury, well, that has all changed, and we wish for Josh to be at full health so that he can compete against the new MLP Canadian champion, Stu Grayson. So now that we've got an update, an updated main event, Alexander Hammerstone, Scott Norton, and Jeff Cobb. Whoever wins the contest, and it's not Jeff Cobb, will challenge Jeff Cobb for the heavyweight championship belt at our next live stream, which will be in the month of April, Tuesday, April. Holy shit! Pardon my language, but that guitar just got obliterated into millions of pieces, courtesy of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I bet you that was very annoying for Britt to sit at every single AEW taping. Well, can you imagine being in front of the camera and having to say DMD while pointing down at every single promo? Oh, nice super kick from Sarah Rush. A future champion in the making, folks. We've got doors. We've got tables. Someone is bound to go through all this. Oh, nasty, nasty bump there by the doctor. Hip toss, cartwheel into a knee strike right on the nose. And here comes Jenna Jordan. And now Maddie Ziegler. Nice standing drop kick. Finding the mark. Now Jenna crawling, climbing into the corner. Desperation back elbow, probably going on instinct. Off the rope. Nice drop kick. Basic, but a very good drop kick. Double underhook suplex, a butterfly suplex. And Jenna's getting this crowd roaring here. Match number 2. Oh, nice DDT. Scooper, Snake Eyes, Jenna now springing into action. You've got a door and a table in the ring, Jenna. And of course, something possibly better, a ladder. Oh, nice tiger suplex. And Britt had to pop herself to break that pin. And now Jenna, wait, Britt now tags in. the Glamazon in Bell Ramsland. Great springboard, Hurricanrana. And Britt, what is she doing here? Oh, look at that. Tumbling onto the outside floor. But Jenna has complete control of this match. Turns Bell into the Boston Crab, but look at the power. Those legs are bigger than Jenna's legs. I mean, look at the size of this beast. And here is Mio Jogasaki. She was Aurora's first opponent back in December on our New Year's Day show. And now Mio a folding chair. What the hell was that? Oh, nice little halt right there from Bell. Mio just whacked Britt with a folding chair while she's on the apron. Didn't do dickly doo-dah day. Oh, nice snap suplex there from Aurora. Springing up. And beautiful shooting star press. Where's the referee? Oh, for heaven's sake, man. Mon Dieu. Oh, no water in the pool. Aurora is very light on her feet. Fall away slam with the bridge onto the door. And who says you had to put somebody through it? If they land on it, that's something else. Oh, nice. That's perfect. Pinning predicament, not even a one. Off the ropes goes Aurora, and a beautiful takedown there by Bell. Pick your poison, Bell. Oh, Meteora! What the heck? Jenna now attacking the champion, Cage Jones. There is no countouts, no disqualification in these 8-person tag team contests. Pretty much anything goes, except you have to pin your opponent or force them to submission inside the squared circle. Oh. Bell crash landed, but she recovered really quickly. Jenna, holy crap! What did she have for breakfast? And look at Bell. Good Lord! Folding Jenna Jordan like an accordion. Look at this. To the announce booth. For frick's sakes, ladies. Oh my God. That almost made connection with the edge of the broadcast table. Jenna is hurt. Jeez! 2 guitars have been used. 2 guitars have been completely smashed to bits. I haven't seen so much wreckage in the music industry in all my years of broadcasting. Oh. Come on, ladies, get back in the ring, Lord. Oh my goodness. Nobody is safe. Oh. Back elbow. All right, ladies, continue doing battle. Oh! Drop kick sending Bell to the bottom turnbuckle. Scooper, fireman's carry, F5. Holy crap on a cracker. Tag has been made to the NGP Women's World Champion. Yeah, good save from Sarah Rush. Because I bet you that would have been over right then and there. Nice lariat. Oh, nice elbow straight. Our Women's World Champion. And there's a reason for that. Scoop. Oh! Series of kicks from Cage. Don't mess with the enemy camp, Cage. There are trash cans, folding chairs, ladders. There is so much wreckage in this match. And with 14 minutes remaining on the clock, these two teams are at war. Need I say more on the subject? And Cage rolls out. And Sarah's got that table setting up. And what is Cage up to now? A third guitar! Come on, ladies. Oh, back elbow. Just slugging. All right, what's the next move? Oh! Inzu off the rope, knocking Mio Togasaki! And Cage! Wah! Cage power bombs Sarah Rush, but she got right back as if she didn't even feel a damn thing. In reality, you'd feel it. Give me a break. I know you're on adrenaline. I know you're full of energy, but for Pete's sake, getting power bombed on those old gym mats from the elementary schools that we used to go to, you're gonna feel the pain. Athlete or no athlete, you're gonna feel it. Sarah and Cage literally brawling on the outside floor. Nice super kick, twisting the neck and the head and the face of our beloved Women's World Champion. Oh! Maddie got involved. Sarah is going through all teammates of the opposite side, Could be a bad move off of Sarah. Now look at Cage. Sliced bread, hooking both legs. 2, no! Almost a count of 3 again. And now we have hit the 5-star marker. Unbelievable. That's 3 guitars that have been used. 3! And yet we still have the same door and the same table from before. I can tell that Sarah's exhausted. She has to be. Double team backdrop and neckbreaker combinaciones. And now Jenna Jordan. Oh, standing corkscrew splash. 1, 2, and that's it. Jenna Jordan pins the women's world champion.
Here are your winners. Jenna Jordan, AK-47, Sarah Rush, Princess May, and
way to go, team. That's incredible. Just for that, ladies and gentlemen, I got to check out the highlight reel because that was a very impressive matchup. That was match number 2, folks. Look at that. Code breaker. Like a spinning code breaker, too. Beautiful hang time on that springboard moonsault. Massive high risk right there. You miss your spot, man. You're gonna mess yourself up pretty bad. Some Jeff Hardiness. Tag has been made. Anything special? Probably not. Exactly. And there's the introduction of the door. Meanwhile, Aurora drop kicking Britt Baker. A shooting star press to Bell, and as she's laying on the door, that is gonna hurt. That is gonna smart. And look at that. Look how dangerous that is. I would never, as a wrestler, I would never do that. Ooh. Cage got folded. And that dragon suplex on the door too. That is nasty. That's going to hurt. And look at this. Super kick followed by a beautiful standing corkscrew splash. Congratulations, this amazing team led by Aurora, but the win really goes to Jenna Jordan. Kudos to this young woman. The next generation are here tonight, folks, at Vindication. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us shift gears to some legendary performers such as Vampiro, Bestias, Says and Cesar versus Matt and Jeff Hardy. They're not just veterans, they're legends, folks. They're Hall of Famers. As far as I'm concerned, they belong in the freaking Hall of Fame. Yeah, multitasking is not my strong suit, lho. Answering text messages. Here we go.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Mexico City, weighing in at 250 pounds, Vindication. Oh!
And it reminds me of my WCW days. Vampiro looked pretty much like that. It's uncanny.
And his partner, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Beast.
Team Extreme.
Combined weight of 440 pounds, Jeff Harvey and Matt Harvey, the Brood.
The Brood. Well, they were once members of the Brood, but the Mike Adamle called Jeff Harvey. I don't know if that was on purpose to just pay homage to Mike Adamle's days in the WWE, but it's Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy. I find that kind of funny. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 3 here at Vindication. Running Liger Bomb. Starting things off here with Vampiro delivering knuckle sandwiches to Matt Hardy. Good gravy. We haven't even, well, we're going to go through our first 30 seconds of this match. But holy mac and cheese. Some seriousness in this match. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, our 10-man or 10-person gauntlet match. I'd like to apologize, even though it's been 4 weeks since our last NGPW live stream. It was a 20-person gauntlet eliminator, and something happened to the PlayStation 4. Of course, the live stream as well. Everything went pretty much dead, and had to create a part 2, which generated almost as much as the same level of viewership. So thanks for coming thanks for all the fine folks who have checked out part 2 of Next Level. But now we know that it's not a good idea to do a 20-person gauntlet eliminator, so we're going to stick with just a 10-person gauntlet. At least we now know that there's no problem with 10. Bestia says, giving Jeff some knuckle sandwiches, no mayonnaise and no mustard, just flesh, blood and bone. Nice, clean double team suplex. And now Vampiro. And those kicks to the face. Look at Jeff turning things around to get the leverage. A too sweet chance. Tag has been made. Now the Hardys have won so many tag team championships, I've lost count. Currently wrestling for TNA. They've been like almost on again, off again competitors for TNA. I know at one point they were part of AEW. Geez, look at Bestia. Crushing the arm of poor Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Look at this. Jeez. This man has no respect. No sense of decency for your opponent. Good job there, Jeff. Figure 4 leg lock. I even heard the audience chant woo before the move even happened. And that figure 4 got quickly reversed by Bestia says and says. Wheelbarrow, no! Jeez! The head, the neck, bounce off of the bottom rope. going with a cover. Referee slips and slides. And a 2. Off the rope. And Jeff tumbling onto the outside floor. Good job, Matt. Oh no, come on, ref. Open your eyes. We need 2 referees in this bitch. The Hardys are getting their asses chewed here. Big release. German suplex. And Jeff. Where is this coming from? Where is this energy coming from? I mean, clearly Jeff did not feel anything from that. Oh, that German suplex, but I think he felt that dragon screw. I sure did. Every time I see a dragon screw, I have to touch my knees to be thankful I still have usage of them. Deja Vu from Vampiro and Bestia. Nice drop kick. And great artwork on those tattoos from Jeff Hardy. In comes Matt. Oh! Spinning heel kick, and here comes Bestia again. Ooh, gouging the eyes. Big lariat. Turning Matt inside out, but wait! Spinning predicament. Only gets a 1. Another big lariat. Knocking down version 1. And Vampiro is even chiseled. I can see. I can even count the abs. Those abs are so defined, you can grate cheese on them. Nice scoop slam. Vampiro on top. Then completely missed the target. And now Matt's in the enemy camp for some double teamage. Double team shoulder tackle. Ooh. Attacking the cup of the knee, of the leg. And now Matt has Bestia for a penalty, gets a 1. The referee motion. It was a 1 count. Look at this. Spinning key clasher leg maneuver. And Jeff soccer style kicks Bestia. Scoop. Big power slam. The Hardys are in trouble. Come on, Matt. Atomic drop, or inverted atomic drop, and a big boot finds the mark of the broken nose of Matt Hardy. Lord knows how many times Matt has broken his nose. Yeah, okay, take 2. Deja Vu again. And still had enough time to do a Russian leg sweep. Big choke slam. Matt is flat on the mat. And only gets a 2. Wow! I am impressed. Very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Vampiro and Bestia had taken full Hardy Boys in this one. I could even see that they were struggling. Just check out those frigging abs. It's an 8-pack. Vampiro was in tremendous shape. He must have hit the gym like no. Like right off the bat, Vampiro with a finisher, for frick's sakes. Drop down. Wheelbarrow. Hang on a sec. Watch Jeff Hardy's head. Okay, that totally hit the bottom turnbuckle. Check it out. Actually, I think that hit the middle and the bottom. Holy cow. That's painful. Very clean double team drop kick. We have seen a lot of great double team maneuvers from Vampiro and Bestia. It just feels like it was their night, you know? Look at this. Beautiful. And I honestly thought that was it. But Matt still had a lot left in his tank. Look. Beautiful choke slam, flat on the mat. And here's Vampiro watching on Michinoku driver, and that's a beautiful Michinoku. I wish there was a different angle of it so I can film it and send it to my friends. That was nice. Great effort, however, on Matt and Jeff Hardy. We're seeing a lot of legends and veterans getting their ass chewed here. But Vampiro is, he's a legend himself. I must say, he is indeed been in the game for some time now. So coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, one-on-one action, 15-minute time limit. Urza meets Marissa Matsumoto at NGPW Vindication.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan, Erie. And her opponent from Yamaguchi, Japan, Marisa Matsumoto.
Marisa Matsumoto, a promised individual in the ladies department of Next Generation Pro Wrestling. Though she has not been very successful, she has the grit. She has determination. She does not want to give up. She is going to continue and pursue the one thing that's on the minds of every female performer in that locker room. The NGPW Women's World Title. Here we go, folks. 15 minutes has begun. Oh, look at that. Spinning tiara from Urza. Double foot stomp. Nice body scissors there with the legs. Colin elbow tie up. Nice. Nice wrist lock. Come on there, Rocket. I love me some chain wrestling. And look at this. Great form. Urza looks like she's in trouble. Nice sweep. This can allow Marisa to get the advantage, but Urza quickly got back on her feet, but now on the outside floor. Those dirty, sweaty gym mats. Tornado DDT on the outside floor. Even our timekeepers had to move out of the way. Yeah, get back in there, ladies. Come on. Oh, nice. Springing into action. Marisa Matsumoto. Oh, no water in the pool on that one there, Wow. Amazing capability and power from Marisa. Motioning for Urza to get up. Off the ropes. Scissor sweep. And a back elbow on the lower back. Come on, Marisa. Oh. Yeah, fight back, Marisa. That was, like, talk about disrespect, you know? Oh! Turnbuckle dancing with these two. And now Urza setting up Marisa. This is dangerous. Top rope superplex, a sky-high superplex. And the fans are loving it. Chanting, this is awesome. Even Retro Canucks Media is putting it out there. Nice kicks. Fireman, oh, nice. The fireman's carry, but I think Marisa put the knee. But Urza is fighting as if she did not feel a damn thing. A comeback. There you go. Using the momentum. Using proper technique. Marisa Matsumoto. Oh no, she missed. Urza taking full advantage. Crossbody blocked. And now it's a good backbreaker, allowing Urza. Okay, let me finish my sentence, ladies. You're moving way too fast. Come on, guys. Breathe. Almost a count of 3. Come on, ladies, get back in there. The count of 5. Urza now makes her way back in the ring. Come on, Marissa. At the count of 8, Marissa gets back in there. Urza is just taking complete control of Marissa at this point. She's very confident. Another spinning tiara. It's her go-to, I guess. Just crushing the hand. And now Urza on the top floor. Insane elbow drop to the abdomen of Marissa. Now she's going with a cover. 1, 2, no! Oh, in the guts. Scooper, wait, reverse. Off the rope. Marissa now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Monster combo. Nice. A moonsault off of the apron. Marissa is on fire. She's going over to the top. Double axe handle blow to the back of Urza. Look at this. Where is this coming from, Marissa? Look at this. Oh no, the wrist, the arm. Double knees to the back. Oh, blocks. Oh, dragon screw again. Out of the way. Oh, no. Marissa could have moved out of the way. She did not. Snake eyes. A setup. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Wait a minute. Oh. I mean, those two kip-ups from Marissa made a statement loud and clear. And now Urza off the ropes. Basement dropkick finds the mark. Another foot stomp, a sucker-style kick, and a moonsault from the second row. But that's not it. I don't know what is. One. Oh, Urza's frustrated. She is very, very, very frustrated. Wait. Elbows. Elbows from Marissa. Off the ropes goes Urza. Wait. Interruption from the referee. Off the rope. Drop kick. A weird looking drop kick. Goes for a clean cover. Hooks the leg through. And no! This is something else, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching NGPW. Marissa Matsumoto and Urza. And now Marissa, very confident. Oh, face wash. Oh, there was no water in the pool. And Marissa was so sure of it. Oh, missed. I can't believe she missed it. Wait, reverse. And the punch in the gut. Good setup. Where's the follow-up? Oh, Rick corner out it. Turning Urza inside out. Referee out of position. 1, 2, no! This match is something else. Ladies and gentlemen, forearm smash. And Marissa's going with a cover. Will this be enough? 2. And... no! The frustration on Marissa Matsumoto. You can feel it. Reverse Irish whip. Polish hammer. Look at Urza. Super confident. And Marissa's on rollerblades. Hurricanrana in the center of the ring. 5-star banger. No! An exchange, back and forth exchange. These guys are going toe to toe, nose to nose. And we have only 1 minute and 22 seconds remaining. And this hockey fight brewing in the squared circle. And the capacity crowd watching this amazing match between two of the finest in NGPW's women's division. I heard the crowd chanting one more time. 2 and 3. Urza is hurt though, ladies and gentlemen. But Marisa Matsumoto gets a victory. I mean, that was something else, ladies and gentlemen. A 5-star for Marisa Matsumoto, who deserved the victory over Urza with like a minute remaining. I've got to see the highlight reel for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This was something else. That spinning tiara. Nicely done. And a nice little sweep there from Marisa. Great comeback here from Marisa. Blocks the kick and sweeps the leg. It's beautiful, man. Gouging the eyes. It's a very heel thing to do. Look at this. Marisa, very sure of herself, a forearm smash, goes with a cover and yet somehow able to kick out. And we not see the final move, which is a tremendous shame because I don't want to see a pin in the highlight reel. I have no control, I have no authority on changing all this stuff. But great match, great effort from these two amazing superstars. That's now 2 wins for Marisa Matsumoto. Ah, for crying out loud. Why is Carmelo Hayes in there? Ah, my God. We're supposed to have... Hang on a minute. You're supposed to have... We're supposed to have Amy Monroe in this. Amy's supposed to be in this matchup, and yet somehow 2K25 decides to remove her for a Carmelo Hayes. Alright, whatever. Wow. Capacity crowd on hands here, folks.
Eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until 1 superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
And that winner will eventually take on the Cruiserweight Champion of the World.
And from Japan, the Magical Girl,
Yuka Sakazaki, who still, to my knowledge, wrestles on All Elite Wrestling as part of ROH, Ring of Honor. She also wrestles in Fantasy Pro Wrestling. Hope to see her more in matches in the days, weeks to come, etc.
from New York, weighing in at 175 pounds, Daryl Allen.
And Darby Allin will be starting things. 2 AEW superstars to kick off the 10-person Cruiserweight Gauntlet Eliminator. The bell sounds and here we go. Prepare for anarchy. Prepare for no rules, essentially. Break out the tables, break out the chairs, break out the doors, the guitars, etc. Because this match literally has no rules. Even though you saw the taglines, there's still no rules. El Hayo del LA Park is competitor number 3. If only this game would not kick us out after a 20-person gauntlet, that would be amazing. But sadly, we had to roll with the punches, and 10 is the limit. Folding chair, Darby cracks the skull of El Hayo. Nice German suplex. And here comes Maki Ito. Oh my God. I don't know how Darby can do that, but damn. And now El Hayo del LA Park. And Maki Ito on the outside floor. And they can brawl out there all they want. The only way to win is to have one person in the ring. It's the angry video game nerd. At number 6, here he is, power glove in hand, literally. Oh, nice springboard drop kick. Now competitor number 7. Yeah, I don't know why it's Carmelo Hayes. It's supposed to be Amy Monroe. And yet somehow removed. Yuka covering Kushida. A too sweet chant. Octagon Jr. Look at this. Darby. What's going on here? Darby is going after Octagon Jr. and the Angry Video Game Nerd. What is going on here? What is happening? At this point now, no more entrances. We have to have a pinfall or a submission victor to allow competitor number 9 to make their way in the ring. And now Kushida with steps. Who are those steps addressed to? Oh! Are you kidding me? Kushida just chucked those steel steps to Octagon Jr. The action is so damn fast. I can't even finish my own sentence. But 10 things happening in one sentence. Too much, Lord. Too much to catch up, Lord. Nice power slam from AVGN. And Maki Ito kicks out. Oh, nice escape there from Darby. I just saw a flash of lightning outside my window. Hopefully we don't lose power. Retro Canucks Media, you guys better not lose any power. First Thunderclap I've heard all year. March 31st, how about it? Almost a 3 count. So ladies and gentlemen, this Gauntlet Eliminator is to decide who will meet the Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Ultimo Dragon. However, Hanzo Man has defeated Ultimo Dragon in a very strange and sudden way. From my understanding, and according to our medical staff, he has received some kind of sprain in his ankle. And if we're going to be back on the air in 2 weeks for the debut of Super Clash, then unfortunately Hanzo Man will have to wait in line or compete against the winner of tonight's match, tonight's Gauntlet Eliminator match. And then by then, Ultimo will have to be able to compete, whether he is injured or not. Angry Video Game Nerd kicks out. This matchup continues, folks. There are bodies. On one side, the next side, there are weapons. A sledgehammer. I see a kendo stick. This is out of control. And that's exactly what we expect in these types of matches. Another near fall. Carmelo Hayes was the one that kicked out from Octagon Jr. Another beautiful moonsault finds the mark. El Hayo Delele Park. Pinning predicament. 2. No! Snapper Suka from Kushida. Let the bodies hit the floor, ladies and gentlemen. The audience are absolutely loving this. Maki Ito. Headlock takedown onto El Hayo Delele Park. We are reaching that 5-star banger rating. And now Yuka Sakazaki is smashing the face of Octagon Jr. Oh! Yuka just planted I think she did the snowplow to Octagon Jr. on the outside fly. El Hayo. And now dealing with Kushida. Oh man, we need like we gotta split the whole match in like various cameramen in various directions. Referee is down. We need more referees. As advertised, ladies and gentlemen, it's all out anarchy. Jeez. We have our first aid responders on standby. And there goes Octagon Jr., the latest and greatest competitor in this match. Yuka and Darby, the first two to start this thing, are still in this thing. And now Kushida wrapped the arm, locks it. El Hayo Delele Park is in deep waters. And he's not letting go. He is not giving up. And now Octagon with the realization that he has to leave. He has to go to the backstage. Oh! Carmelo Hayes pinning El Hayo Delele Park. No! El Hayo is not finished. He is not done. Look at Maki Ito just mashing AVGN. Competitor number 9. We have now reached a 5-star banger. It's Shizuka Kitano. Stone Cold Stunner from Makito. 2, 3. Carmelo Hayes is out of here. AVGN eliminates El Hayo del LA Park. We will now be revealing the 10th and final opponent, which should be Sheena. AVGN comes for another cover on Darby, but Darby kicks out. No! Oh my god. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Man, is it the internet? No, it's not the internet, it's the fucking game.